Right. Forgot what I was doing last. Hey there,
What's up?
miner. Be some new recruits.
I'm looking for work. You hiring? Suit yourself.
Which was so.
Another long day.
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently.
Hello there.
Taking their
Do I know you?
concerns into account has played a part in that.
I'm daddy.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Staryard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around. We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong. I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment. Take
Well,
care
that's
now.
enough for today. Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Let me just finish sending this. And done. Let's get the heck out of here.
While I may technically work in HR,
At least I've got
Tia
more than
really
enough
wanted
work to
see what
complete
you were
before I can
concerned.
go home. Go me.
My button in.
Many people think psychology is only good for treating past emotional trauma, but it's a great way to prevent it in the first place.
I've warmed up to Mars since I came here.
Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you. I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy. There's always something to do around here.
It's broker.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. Plenty. But
40.
if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking in my bar.
Ooh. Rude.
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
Alright.
Plenty. But if I went blabbing, you don't do this job. You're right. Because I'm not telling you jack shit. Now you'd be wise to stick a beer in your mouth and mind your own damn business, because I don't put up with this sort of drama. Plenty. You don't do this job. See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand. What's your poison?
Poison has rat. Got any of that? The hell? Whiskey in the juice box. What the fuck? All right,
Don't be a stranger.
I'm out. Don't be a stranger, boy. You're just coming at my neck.
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting
Andromeda.
story. Call it scholar's intuition. I appreciate the sentiment. I've never encountered another academic in Sidonia. May I ask what brings you here? Oh, you're a captain. I'm a traveler myself. I've spent years in the space lanes conducting research for a book I intend to write. I envy you the company of others on your voyages through the Starfield. I hope the Blackest Sea has been kind to you and your crew. Would you? I've never worked on a crew before, but the idea does appeal to me. The older I get, the lonelier the void seems. Are you willing to pay? I dislike taking money from friends, but I'll need some credits to stow my ship at Sidonia's spaceport. I'll work to make it up to you, naturally. I know a lot about starship maintenance, and I'm skilled at constructing outposts. I have plenty of piloting experience, too. I also think I'm a decent conversation partner. That has some value on long trips through deep space. Let me think about it. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. All right, I'll do it. I can pay the rest of the fees out of pocket. Then we have an accord. Thank you for the offer.
Accord.
I need to speak to someone at the spaceport about stowing my ship. We'll see each other again soon.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, this man's name is Chair.
Hello there, friend.
You looking at?
Have you been there long? Between you and me, I'm pretty tuckered. When that stack of papers was smaller, I might have used it as a pillow. Whew. Was I asleep? Oh, you've probably been standing there for a while. Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes,
Hill.
it rhymes. My parents had a thing
Right.
about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List. What? No, no, nothing like that. I assumed everyone has heard about us by now.
Nope.
We're List, the League of Independent Settlers. How can I help make today your very best day? Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits? That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy. Oh, that's just a few applications worth. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just me and some good old-fashioned ink and paper. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed to ensure their particular requirements for the ideal location are understood and met to perfection. Try getting that from the UC or Freestar resettlement programs. Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell. Not to worry. The mountains of papers are my responsibility. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications? You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, the oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them? Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for them. And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interested party who signs up for the list. So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true, and turn a few credits while you're at it. I am glad you asked. List provides members with a few tangible benefits and a few intangible ones. First off, we locate an ideal location matching the needs and desires of our members. After that, we provide transportation, as well as a starter set including basic hab modules, extractors, and seeds for farming, etc. Everything needed to get off to a good start. Then we set up a small encrypted satellite to aid communication between distant neighbors, and the rare list ship that swings by the sector to offer aid and trade supplies if desired. But, more importantly, List provides its members the satisfaction of living on their own and on their own terms, independent and free from harassment and governmental interference. Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops, nearly forgot. Take this.
Give me that.
Excuse me.
Top of the list.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Je vous demande pardon?
Fuck you just say?
Oui.
Speaking French?
There's no harder working city than Sidonia. Hey there.
Snap a photo of this bar. All right. Go that way. Let me go this away, then that away. Mm.
Stuck. Time we went somewhere new.
Both folks giving me the crazy eyes.
You place that sensor, and my mark is as good as dead.
We outperformed our projections for the
So, you're fixing to take yourself on a little bounty hunt. Well, look no further than the Broken Spear. The Trackers Alliance posts jobs on the mission board over there. Big old console, can't miss it. Now, look, much as I'm itching to get back out there and take down wanted marks on my own, I can't help you any more than that. So, don't come crying to me if you can't hack it, you hear? Should I tell ya? What the hell. It got me in trouble, but it's a good story. So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find a ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance. See? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down. Anyway, turns out it wasn't the right guy, but this guy was also wanted. What are the odds, right? Well, the Alliance didn't think it was as funny as I did, so now I'm stuck here helping new recruits. Oh, darling. We're the baddest bounty hunters in the settled systems. People pay us to find criminals, scum, and other lowlives when they don't want to or can't track them down themselves.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
You broken? Yeah.
Damn, I'm
See ya.
broken. Just looking at her. Looking at her all crazy. My helmet.
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to
Oh,
do some
brother.
shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm
Sure,
Manaki.
why not?
Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here. I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book. Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right?
Very strange indeed.
I can also take stuff off your hands too, if that's something you're interested in.
I don't got no wacky looking fish, but you got some bullshit.
Come back anytime.
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to any security officer.
Hello, Noyers. I think I need a doctor on the team, right?
Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to reattach it again? Well, that's a relief. So, what is it then? Some other workplace accident? Crushed toes? Nasty abrasion? Frostbite? Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my patients come here to treat entirely preventable accidents. I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it, but I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in the mines. I'm Dr. Flynn. What can I do for you today? Is that how I come off now? Work's getting to me, I suppose. It's just... You see, no one on this bloody planet seems to follow basic safety precautions. It's always, Dr. Flynn, reattach me arm, or help me with this frostbite. Well, maybe if you took the time to properly dress yourself for the outside, you wouldn't be losing your fingers, you idiot. Sorry for the rant, just for a change, I'd rather be treating the common cold, and not some horrific yet entirely preventable accident. You know, I've been saying that going on 10 years now. You'd think I'd take me own advice, open up my own practice on a nice, safe world, maybe settle down with someone. I'd be much happier, for sure. But the truth is, the pay is exceptional here, and all these careless idiots keep me busy. Maybe it's enough to stay with it and retire early instead. I've often wondered why myself. I've got some theories. From what I hear, the equipment's supposedly not in the best shape, so that's part of it. But I also happen to know the miners can get very competitive, since their bonuses are determined by how well they exceed their quotas. So that leads to a bunch of meatheads going out of their way to avoid following safety precautions and taking shortcuts to squeeze out a little extra job performance. It's bollocks, that's what it is. Well, sure. You look to be an easy patient for a change.
They don't call me easy.
I've heard of experiments like this. It's possible you have alien DNA sequences in your genome. A standard gene therapy procedure can remap these altered sections of code. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision. Another day, another limb or digit to... Well, let's see what's wrong with you. You walked in here like this? Yikes! Don't wait so long next time. Okay, I'll get you patched up quicker than you can say Bob's your uncle. All right, you're good to go. Now stay safe out there. Stay healthy.
All right.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurred in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nothing's ever easy here. There's never a slow down. You'd be surprised, I think. There are many dangerous jobs on Mars. Mining, military training, manufacturing. As such, there are sometimes accidents. Therefore, it stands to reason there is a lot of reconstructive surgery to be done after the other doctors and surgeons do their work. The work being done here at this enhanced branch may not be as glamorous as others, but it is no less important to those that receive it. I admit, I took this job because I thought it would be easier and low stress. I thought, who would be getting cosmetic surgery in a place like this? But I was wrong. I am constantly busy treating scars, fitting prosthetics, and helping people recover from the dangers of working here. I want to keep working for Enhance, but until my transfer is approved and a replacement is found, it looks as if I'll be stuck here.
Mhm.
See? I knew I wasn't the only one who thought that way. Call me vain, but I just want to focus on helping people look their absolute best. Leave the messy surgery for other doctors. Certainly. Let's get to work on you.
Oh shit. Then hit. Nigga mine.
Be safe.
$500 for a haircut? Crazy. Get the fuck up out of here. Daddy's home. Daddy's back. I'm back. My expensive ass house. Daddy's home. Daddy. Where I live? That's where I live? The empty as hell. I got a mate. Cute little couch there. Boy. Oh, yeah. When I play table tennis by myself. This giant plot of land. Daddy's home. Daddy's home, you bitches.
Hello again. Everything's 5 by 5, Captain. Did you need something? You know me. I'm an open book. I was raised in Hope Town on Polvo. It's a corporate town run by Ron Hope, the CEO of Hope Tech Manufacturing. He likes to sell it as a utopia, a place where workers are provided everything they need for a happy life. But that's a lie. The conditions are awful for the average person in Hope Town. Almost everyone there lives hand to mouth. I think more people would if they had the chance. But Hope Tech makes it almost impossible. They barely make enough to keep the lights on, let alone start a new life outside of Hope Town. That's why I joined the Freestar Rangers. I knew they'd fly me to Aquila for training, and I wanted to do something more meaningful with my life than building starships. I thought being a ranger would be a perfect fit, but it didn't turn out like I was expecting. Boarding the ship to leave Hope Town might be the best thing that happened to me while I was a deputy. No apology needed, huh? It's not your fault. For all that working with the Rangers wasn't for me, I still learned a lot. It was eye-opening to see how people live all over the Freestar Collective. I thought the conditions in Hopetown were unique, but leaving Polvo showed me I was wrong about that. The longer I spent with the Rangers, the more I started to feel like they serve the Freestar Collective's government more than its citizens. I couldn't make peace with the fact that an organization that claimed to stand for freedom and individuality let places like Hopetown exist. Eventually, the hypocrisy was too much. I made the decision to resign and move to the UC. Seemed like people there might share more of my views. It was the right decision, but it wasn't an easy one. My family is still in Hopetown. That was almost enough to keep me from leaving the Freestar Collective. But I had my mind set on finding a better place for all of us. I've been trying to find my parents a way out of Hopetown for years. I thought if I moved to the UC and found out things were better there, they might finally be willing to consider it. It showed me that Ron Hope's attitude isn't unique. The Freestar Collective is full of people willing to take advantage of others to get what they want. And there are barely any systems in place to stop them. No one to tell them no or punish them for it. That's the downside of the Freestar way of doing things, huh? No social safety nets. It's hard for anyone born into poverty to improve their situation, especially with people like Ron Hope and Benjamin Bayou in power. You're not alone. Most Freestars aren't very good at introspection. I took plenty of flack for criticizing the Rangers before I left the Freestar Collective behind. I thought I did at first. New Atlantis is clean and safe, and most of the people there are happy. And it seemed like the government was doing a lot to keep it that way. But my perspective changed after I took an entry-level job with UC Security. They stationed me in the well. I couldn't believe the conditions down there. It made all the UC talk of a perfect society seem like propaganda. The more I started looking around, the more cracks I saw in the whole thing. The UC makes a show of promising job placement and housing options to all its citizens. But if those programs exist in the well, there's no sign of them. Most people down there live in the same conditions I saw in Hopetown. There's crime and unemployment, and a lack of good medical care. It's nothing like the rest of New Atlantis. But you'd never know that from the outside, of course. Their treatment of the soul system to begin with. It's one of humanity's greatest treasures, and they've let it fall into total disarray. The UC's insistence on maintaining a large and well-equipped military is also a bit off-putting. If they're committed to intergalactic peace, why do they need it? Those are the kinds of questions you almost never hear UC citizens ask. I think that comes down to good marketing on Mast's part. I think the UC government doesn't like people challenging its decisions, or remembering its history in too much detail. Mast did some horrific things during the Colony War. They'd rather people forget about them, especially citizens who might start demanding a change. The best way to maintain the status quo is to keep people from examining things closely. Consistent propaganda is a good tool for that. It all seems just a little bit too shiny when you really start to look closely, huh? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so. Once the wool fell from my eyes, living in New Atlantis lost its luster. That's when I decided life in the major factions wasn't for me. The problems run too deep. There's corruption and division everywhere. And not enough people are willing to see it. I don't think that will change anytime soon. It seems to me like the only option is starting over, huh? Founding a colony without the influence of massive governments and corporations. Maybe people would be kinder to each other in a place like that. You read my mind, Captain. You're really getting to know me, huh? I've been thinking about the idea of founding my own settlement for a while. It isn't in my nature to sit around while the problems in the settled systems get worse. But I'm not rushing into anything. If I'm really going to do this, I need to get a better sense of how people live all over the settled systems. That means visiting the major cities and looking at both the good things and the bad. That way, I can decide what things I want to keep and what I am going to leave behind. Good thing I'm working for a captain that likes to travel, huh? We'll hit all the major cities in no time. I appreciate it. And don't you worry, I won't let this distract me from my normal duties. You're still the boss. Let's talk again soon, huh?
Yeah, shit just got deep. One out of the 3 people I recruited. Hey, yo, wake up.
All systems looking good, boss.
Just knock the fuck out.
Captain on deck. Hello, Captain. Ready for action, Captain?
Caught sleeping on the job.
Hi there, Captain. Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Yep. It caught me.
Aye, Captain. Good to see you.
I went right back to sleep. Supposed to be working.
Thanks for stopping to chat. Any news to share? Pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
You got that blit blit.
What do you have for me, Captain? Got places to be, huh?
This is lovely. Oh, bull. Baseball cap.
Glad to be a part of the team.
Did you need my help? Do you need something, Captain? Your pack getting a little heavy?
Take your shit.
Of course, Captain. Bye, Captain.
I have one more. I have one more of the crewmate. Where the hell are they?
Always a pleasure, Captain. Everything, all is well. Glad to be. Hello, Captain. Everything's fine. By 5, Captain.
I was
Cat,
just
man.
thinking about you.
Where are you? sexy and I knew it. Forgot what I was doing. I didn't do shit. I used to restroom. Hold up.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Oh, there, cowboy.
Glorious day, don't you think?
Did not mean to do that.
I'm glad to see you looking well. No, I don't mind at all. I'd be happy to tell you more about myself. I call myself an experimental theologian. I have a particular interest in the relationship between quantum physics, probability, and the divine. My beliefs have primarily been shaped by reading the works of ancient astronomers like Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton, and Galileo Galilei. A bit of a mouthful, I know. That's why I think it's important to write it all down in a book. I had a feeling you might. I get the
Oh,
impression
excuse me.
you've been touched by something otherworldly. I imagine that would shape anyone's perspective. Nowhere you've heard of. My mothers were listers. They raised me on a small planet in the Narian system. We called it Avalon. Remembering them always makes me smile. Their names were Brenda and Lynette, and they were travelers like me. They met by chance at the Deimos Star Yard and fell in love at first sight. They abandoned their careers shortly after to join List and travel together. After they'd established a homestead on Avalon, they traveled to New Atlantis to adopt me. I have, and I'm grateful for it. To live an explorer's life has been an extraordinary privilege. I'll have more than enough interesting stories to tell in my book. I'd be happy to. Avalon holds a very special place in my heart. It's a beautiful place that's covered in lakes and almost always shrouded in mist. My mothers thought it resembled the mythological kingdom of Avalon from the Arthurian legends. That's where we got the name. It certainly looked the part. Growing up there felt like living in a storybook. I used to hunt for fairies on the shores near our home. No, I'm afraid that's impossible. The legends say you need a fairy to guide you there, and I never did manage to catch one. In all seriousness, I promised my mothers that I'd keep Avalon's location a secret. It was our special place. They didn't want to share it. I left to begin my studies. It seemed to me like the Starseed was the most reasonable place to find answers about the universe and the divine. Leaving was a difficult decision, but I don't regret it. I found no shortage of material for my book out here in the space lanes. No, I didn't. It's a delight to be traveling with a real academic, though. I haven't met many people who understand my way of thinking. It's going to be a philosophical text, explaining my theories about science and divinity. I'm writing it as a means of preserving my way of thinking for future scholars. To tell you the truth, traveling with you has given me more clarity than I expected. It's obvious that you're an agent of something bigger than yourself. Watching you fulfill that destiny up close has given me a new appreciation for how a single life can be shaped by cosmic forces. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. Whether I find what I'm looking for or not, I'm grateful to be traveling with you. I haven't enjoyed myself this much in a long time. Don't get lost out there.
Hi there, Captain. Thanks for stopping to chat. Count me in. Any news to share? Sure, ask away. Let me know the next time you need my help. Did you need something? Sure, if that's what you need. Did you need my help with something? Time for another adventure, huh?
Gotta keep up, girl.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please.
Your file says you're a professor? Right.
Do you need something, Captain? I'll be seeing you.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Can we run through it one more time?
Over with us. Good luck out there. I mean, good luck out there. I mean, right. Small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property. That is a chunk of change, to be sure. But we don't do partial payments. Sorry, it's in the contract. If you get the money, though, we're happy to settle the mortgage for good. You have a good day.
The hell?
Together, we can really make a difference. Absolutely. Gal Bank makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Put on my spacesuit for my head explodes.
It's always a good day when we get to chat. I'm happy to help, Captain. Need something? I'll talk to you later.
Where the hell am I?
We'll move faster if we're not so weighed down.
Thanks.
effort to find me. Goddamn Gallbank. Will they ever give up? I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend. Why the hell would I do that? Hey, I'm not, all right. Took me ages to collect this, but I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
That was easy squeezy. You want to join my crew?
Bravo. You got to bank their credits. Must feel real good. Bravo. You got to bank their credits. Must feel real good.
I got to bank their credits, but I want my credits. What you got in here? Are all storage crates connected? Oh no.
Do you need me to carry anything?
Oh, you know what? You can be my little.
Missed the sound of my... Need to swap some things out?
You hold some shit for me.
Let's
Thanks.
talk again soon. Huh?
Thanks, doll. Oh shit. Be right back. All right, what we doing? What we doing? Run across the motherfucking moon. Running across the moon. Chlorine. Oh. What's this? I guess I'm gonna just head back, turn this questy in for the bestie.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool.
Must be.
I never get to go. Space.
Good luck out there. I mean it. My favorite credit analyst is back. You got Mr. Maliki to pay up, alive no less. Now this is what I was hoping for. My superiors are thrilled, ecstatic. Absolutely. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together, aren't you? So if you want another delinquent, let me know. We'll keep this going. But here is your well-deserved finder's fee. I threw in a little extra for handling it well. I got a new job for you, if you're up for it. To chalk this one up to a very fine but clearly overworked credit checker that accidentally approved a sizable loan, then turned out to be murdering space scum. A real black guy, I know. I'm thinking conversation is not really going to be an option on this one, friend. Well, you are really something, you know. Here's all the details, and thanks.
Go kill a bitch.
No one alive.
Can I not target that one? Hmm. Mm-mm.
There's nowhere else in the galaxy quite like New Atlantis, huh?
Gorgeous weather today, huh? Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Yeah, I work at MAST, in the Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm a sort of liaison between the UC and the Freestar Collective. I help solve communication problems, show visiting diplomats the city, things like that. Probably doesn't sound all that exciting to you, but I love it. I've been interested in a diplomatic career since I was a kid. No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple months ago for a job at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. It's a part of MAST's administrative wing. We handle relations between the UC and the Freestar Collective. One of our main focuses is making sure the armistice stays intact. I don't think anybody wants another war. Oh, I love it. I think New Atlantis is the most beautiful place in the settled systems. I can't believe how many trees there are in the city. Thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
I need to find a... I don't have the energy to live, but I do have the energy to hate. Yeah, Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. You'll be paid, of course. Mm-hmm.
Together we can really make a difference. One pirate's unfortunate demise logged. We're making space safer, fulfilling our civic obligation. This is great, right? This job is a bit of an unknown. A small company's CEO suddenly disappeared, defaulting on a very serious loan we gave her. No one knows if she embezzled the funds, is stranded somewhere, or heck, was kidnapped. And we have a lead on where she is. Please, please, please try and handle this delicately. Who knows? Everything about her case file is just odd. I wouldn't be surprised if something was waiting for you there, and it won't be good. I feel better already. Good luck.
What that thing say? Missed it completely. Holy shit, level 20. We out. We outie. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Oh, that was scary. I have to get back to that one later.
We should steer clear of the Freestar Embassy. I'm not sure I'm welcome there.
Alright. I'm gonna stop it right here for the time being and get this thing rolling. Probably progress somewhere in the store. We see how far we get with that. And yeah.